Happy Friday, reality capture experts, coming to you live from RCE Studios. It is Friday, April the 27th, 2018, and we're going to keep this video pretty short. If you see me looking over here, it's because I have some notes over there. Don't rely on just what's up here. I'm going to go to the notes. So if you see my eyes shifting, that's why. But we're going to try to do this in one take without editing, and you know the reason why. But the first thing is about 2:50 p.m. This afternoon, I sent out an email which was a forward of the Reality Capture Experts email campaign titled Join the Journey. So this is something that's been put together with a small team of people in our marketing and branding team. Sherry Rennick in Grand Rapids, Michigan has been heading up this team with volunteer efforts from Ben Keister. And it's been an evolution getting to this point. You'd think that an email campaign would just be so easy. Just throw a couple pictures on there, put some words on there, and hit send. But it's the color that's used, it's the font that's used, it's the placement and the order. There's a lot to it. My personal email campaigns have never been that good, but this one's pretty awesome. So I was really excited to prematurely share it with you. So don't share it with anybody yet. We want to replace the GIF that's in there. So that's the next ask. On the Reality Capture Experts Ghost Team Facebook page, I posted something today, which was an ask for your best GIF. We're trying to not post a GIF that's residential or even a business, but just something super interesting. Doesn't have to be a huge space, but it's something that's going to live on this series of emails that we send out. And if we had the corresponding Matterport URL link for it, that'd be awesome. So if you can post it on the Ghost Team page, you'll see it. I think I put it in purple just to make it easy to find. That would be amazing if you could find something, dig through your archives, see if there's something interesting that you can help us with. And I'll thank you in advance for that. We'll kind of maybe vote on it and pick the best one. Looking back at the notes, so the email marketing campaign, we're going to wind up doing that here very soon. The goal is to send it out to everybody in Reality Capture Experts, and this will be the final version. And once you receive it, what we're asking is if you'll take it and forward it to your circle of influence, your friends, your family, your customers, to let them know that you're part of Reality Capture Experts, the nation's largest organized network of 3D and VR experts. But that would be amazing. We're not going to ask you for the email addresses for all of these people. That would be a little bit intrusive in our opinion. But what we're asking is that if you send it out to a large collection of people that you know, like, and trust, and they know, like, and trust you. So that will come here in the next week, 2 at the very most, and we'll let you know with some advance notice that the email is coming. Next is universal NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. We have a couple of national clients that we're grooming, and they have said, well, we would like to have an NDA in place, and we said, yeah, no problem. So what we're asking each of you to do, we'll send it to you. It will be a revised Reality Capture Experts NDA that will be transferable to other clients that we're trying to attract on a national scale. But if we're in their space and we walk by and see something that is secret, we're not going to go and tell their competitors. So most of them are fairly conscious of having third-party contractors in their spaces, and that's the reason for the NDA. I know most of you that have been in business for a while won't have a problem with it, but read it over, check it out, sign it when you receive it, but it is something that's going to be required because Reality Capture Experts isn't just a continuation of the Moog group or the We Get Around network. It's just not a place where we exchange things on Facebook. We have some people working very hard behind the scenes, making outbound phone calls, going through their Rolodex, grooming larger companies to create opportunities for a large collection of Reality Capture Experts nationwide as well as globally. So just keep that in mind, that's what we're doing here at Reality Capture Experts. To be recognized as that one-stop shop for anybody who is looking for a Reality Capture Expert of their space, be it residential or commercial, et cetera, you guys understand. So that's high on the priority list. Next on the list is I'm going to talk about Wayne Dunbar real quick. Hi, Wayne. Wayne's worked very hard to land a contract with Peet's Coffee, and he is primarily doing some West Coast Peet's Coffee locations. He's delved out some numerous referrals to Reality Capture Expert members, and he's keeping all of that in the Reality Capture Expert family, and that is pretty awesome. So with the Peet's Coffee opportunity, again, opportunities like that, going back to the NDA, that is some of the reason why. But just wanted to thank Wayne for working so hard to capture them as a client, and we're looking forward to see what Wayne's able to do with even more national clients like that. But that's pretty awesome. Let's see, Peet's Coffee. Yeah, so there's also a lot more leads are being shared. So if you haven't received anything from anybody, it's not because they don't like you. It's just because there's some of these leads come from national clients, and they're going to some of the bigger cities. We can't control that, but all we can do is continue to work together to look for opportunities for ourselves and to share them with one another. So there already have been a lot of leads shared. I've shared 3 or 4 leads here in the past month, and have put some good size money in the pockets of some Reality Capture experts. I don't share leads outside of Reality Capture experts. That's why we created Reality Capture Experts, so we would have a resource of trusted individuals in which to share information and leads with. I'm at 6 minutes 38 seconds, and I think I'm going to wind up being under 10 here. So let's see, lots of leads. So a lot of you guys have reached out to a small collection of us at Reality Capture Experts saying, hey, I want to help. How do I help? And the way that we determine that would be the best way is through the membership directory. So with the directory, RCE is going to continue to be free for everybody. We talked about that on the last 2 video calls, but we're going to try to separate that out. If you want a more robust directory with the hyperlinks back to you and your website and your company, etc., we're going to ask for a very small fee that helps to pay for the website, the plugins, a lot of the work on the back end, but we're also including Facebook and LinkedIn targeted marketing. So for those of you helping us with that, we're going to go ahead and create some targeted marketing that will put some eyes on your location through all the work that Aubrey has done in Cincinnati for our Google My Business listing. So a lot of you have business listings for Reality Capture Experts in your cities, and we're going to be driving traffic to those. So stay tuned, and thanks in advance. Let's see, so directory, final stages. Yeah, so the directory, you'll see some, you'll get an email on that probably in the next week, 2 at the very, very, very most. So again, if you have questions, reach out individually. Otherwise, there'll be a big group email that goes out. I think that's about it. So it's about as much as I wanted to take time for today. I want to wish everybody a happy Friday. But if you did not receive the email that was sent out at 2:50 Eastern Standard Time today, which was the Journey email, I know Adea, Toothaker, I don't have an email address for you. You changed your email address. You're using something different and it bounced. So for you, I need something. Everybody else should be good. If you did not get it, check your spam folder. If you still did not get it, contact info@realitycaptureexperts.com so we can make a change. If you have people that work inside of your business, I'll use David Roop in Houston, Texas as an example. David Roop owns a company. I actually sent, David some nice leads for a national builder a couple weeks ago. And David has a business partner, an employee named Lee Beckman. So we added Lee to the directory. Please go into the shared Google Doc, our Google Doc, the master, and make sure all of your information is up to date and correct on there. There's a couple of you that don't have up-to-date information, so if you could do that, that'd be awesome, much appreciated. And then if you do have somebody that works with you, we want to be able to communicate this information to them. So just as David Roop in Houston did, we added Lee Beckman to that, since they're partners in crime out there. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. Stay tuned for more. I'll post this on the Reality Capture Experts Facebook page, and we'll talk to you soon. See you. Bye.